The Zulu Kingdom, or KwaZulu-Natal, may be the third smallest province in South Africa, but it is #1 tourism destination. A variety of tourism and cultural attractions makes it a must-see destination for both local and international visitors. Its popularity is due to KwaZulu-Natal's unique fusion of raw natural beauty, modern sophistication, cultural diversity, and pulsing energy, all in the most breathtaking natural setting. Tourism Month provides the tourism industry with the opportunity for a heightened focus on the importance of tourism to the local economy. It also serves as an opportunity to promote domestic tourism.
The theme is Tourism for All, Universal Accessibility, which emphasizes that we must open up tourism for accessibility of all our people, and that includes encouraging the people to tour and go around, travel their own places, to travel KwaZulu-Natal. Many areas, many countries that succeed in tourism, they succeed because of their domestic tourism. So ours is to encourage people of KwaZulu-Natal to travel around KwaZulu-Natal, but also encourage people of South Africa and Africa as a whole. So we will want to be the destination of choice.
But the province also offers adventure tourism in its vast mountain ranges and even Big Five games in its world-famous game parks. At the Hluhluwe Mfolozi Park in the northeastern KZN, the black and white rhino can be spotted, as well as a lion and other Big Five animals. Durban is home to one of the busiest ports in Africa and is also a major surfing destination. There are also many different opportunities for visitors to take in the rich cultural heritage of South Africa's famous Zulu nation. Today we are looking at those places that people hardly go to. We are profiling and highlighting them, that actually South Africa has more hidden places that are even more beautiful than the city that we are more familiar with. Tourism Month encourages domestic tourism among South Africans. The Short Left campaign is at the cornerstone of this campaign to showcase the many affordable packages available literally at the doorstep of every resident.
I mean, the Ugu South Coast destination is one of the biggest in KwaZulu-Natal. It stretches all the way from the north just south of Durban at Scottburgh and Pennington area, all the way down to Port Edward, which is on the border of the Eastern Cape, and going inland for about an hour or so towards the Ngeli forest area near Harding. So the cell, as far as we're concerned, is very diverse. If you start at the sea, and we all know that most of our visitors love going to the sea, the offerings that are there for the visitor. We have 2 of the world's top 10 dive sites for the adventurous people wanting to go to sea. The charter boats in terms of game fishing and charter excursions and also whale watching is a very strong sell. The beaches themselves, and we have 7, as the Mayor's just pointed out recently, we have the highest number of blue flag beaches that are permanently managed in the entire continent of Africa.
800,000 hectares of protected wildlife areas are managed by KZN Wildlife. They ensure that commercial activities do not harm the UNESCO-recognized World Heritage Parks. To encourage success to the region's best attraction, various stakeholders in government and the private sector work together.
Very important event in the sense that it gives access to people who were previously excluded in participating in the industry, 1. And 2, people who were excluded, particularly in the areas of protected areas where ecotourism is taking place. If I can think about Hluhluwe Mfolozi, for example, the likes of the Kruger National Park in the northern part of far north of this area, it's very easy to find a very old person who has never set a foot within a protected area, to visit it as a tourist or to visit it as maybe just a person who's coming from the neighboring communities. And for people to really have an economic benefit we need to give that kind of access. We have a number of people that we have employed. They come in a form of rangers. They come in different forms to make sure that they sustain the development of this place and it's well protected, not only for today, but even for the future generation. The Mahala Friday, for example, it's one of those that encourages not only people within our facilities, but even people, the neighboring communities, to have access and to really appreciate the beauty that is there. Where in the world can you really come, you can sink your feet on the sand beach like this one that is very beautiful in the Ugu, and then in no time you are experiencing and seeing the Big Five in the Tlhutlhuo-Mfolozi. In a less even more time you are at the Drakensberg. You can hardly find that. Only in the KwaZulu-Natal that you can find that.
This is a tourist destination. Our Ugu district is a tourism destination, especially Reinkonyeni. That is where we have seasonal tourists. They come during Easters, they come when schools close, they come during December for holidays. We also make sure that we have programs which keeps our tourists in the area. One, we are here at the Oribi Gorge. Here you'll find that tourists, those who want to go and visit the wildlife, they come here. Those who want to go to the sea, we have 7 blue flags, which are international standard, where the water is tested, there's security. We also make sure that when tourists come to our area, we make sure that they are safe. We have structures which look into that, like CPF, where they will make sure that nobody gets hurt. Though we can't say our eyes are all over, but we are trying our best. We have events which we make sure that we keep our area also to boost our economy, because that is one of the area or the town which boosts the economy, or I can say we're part of the GDP of the province. That is where they come. Yeah, we boost our economy in a lot of programs. We have got Bike Week, where we have bikers around, they go around. We have even now make sure that we go to the location in the Kamalake township where they visit people. We also have Ugu Jazz. It's part of our jazz programs, and also we have a lot of events, cycling. Yeah, just recently they are introducing now films. We had people coming from all over, even internationally in Africa, who are coming to our area. We are really saying people must visit our area and see all different kinds of programs.
But its warm year-round temperature is the biggest draw card for tourism. Its subtropical climate is popular with local and international visitors who are able to visit the region at any time of the year.
Today we are at Ezingolweni at a place called Oribi Gorge.
All Five Adventures, we are obviously an adventure-based company in this beautiful Oribi Gorge behind me. What we do is we run various adventure activities. So the first one being a gorge swing, which is similar to a bungee jump. So kind of what happens is you stand on the edge of the cliff just behind me, and then what happens, you jump off, you free fall for 75 meters, you swing out in a big arc, come to a standstill, and we winch you back up to the top again. Other activities that we offer is we do whitewater rafting on the Umzimkhulu River. It's about a 7-kilometer section, a half-day trip. It takes us roughly anything from 2 to 4 hours depending on the water levels. We use either 2-man boats at lower levels and then 6-man boats at the higher levels. We also run a abseil, which is a 110-meter abseil. So what happens, you abseil down into the gorge itself, and then you kind of high climb back out of the gorge once you're done. Other activities we offer is we run a zip line. So it's a 120 meter zip line. You slide out across the gorge until about the center. From there you get pulled back to the side again. And then we also offer paintball for those who'd like to keep their feet on solid ground. Then on top of all of that, we also offer various team building packages. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're all about.
The tourism industry is expected to continue growing, and the KZN provincial government is making sure that when that happens, there will be no shortage of skilled workers.
We assist people who want to venture into tourism with trainings. We train them, but also we help them to package their programs, train them on how to package their programs. The third is that we assist them in ensuring that they are able to provide excellent services to tourists, because one of the fundamental issue about tourism is how you treat the clients or your customers, how you treat people when they come, how you welcome them, how you treat them when they stay with you. So those are programs, but also would go to an extent of packaging major projects. Those who want to build their lodges, those who want to build key areas and with facilities and activities. We assist them business plan, in developing business plan, but also assist them to link them with funding. So we do have programs. What is important is that people, when they've got ideas, they get prepared to work on those ideas and be able to contact us.
The KZN provincial government has piloted a program to recognize excellence by tourism service providers that find themselves in less famous locations.
I mean, a recognition from your peers, and especially from the MEC, shows that whatever it is that you're doing right. So the company is in a growing stage. We are in the first stage of our growth. In the first stage of the growth of the company, having to win an award like this, that will give us national exposure and maybe even international exposure. It will definitely take Kuhle Tours as a company and the province of KwaZulu-Natal, because people who now know of Kuhle Tours know of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So it's not only the exposure of Kuhle Tours as a company, it's the exposure of the whole province, which is our product, which is what we are selling to the people, we are selling to the world.
For me, it means a lot to win this award, to be the winner of this Luluzela award. It means ukuthi ilantuka si hard work here to iyabonakala ukuthi what we have put in. So now it's the reward of hard work that we've put in. And as a female, and this industry is a very difficult industry, yes, but it's always white dominated. Now for us black, it was very, very difficult because we were small, in a small town of Kokstad, because Kokstad, it puts my town, my small town in a map, because now nobody knows, even as we are in KZN, we fall under KZN, but nobody recognizes us as we are KZNians, because we speak Xhosa, we speak Sotho, we speak Zulu. It's a mix of a town. So now when you go to Durban, you say I'm from Kokstad, you don't even know where this town in Kokstad. So this Atea award, it means a lot.
KZN Tourism is going beyond the basics in making sure that tourism in KZN is accessible to all. Through engaging different stakeholders and providing training for those involved in the industry, they have emphasized the importance of transformation within the industry. Furthermore, they have mentioned that KZN one day will be a global tourism destination. For ANN7, I'm Nomusa Pungula, San Lamia Beach in KZN.